All right, y'all. Watch me do this client's nails. We had to start with a soak off, so I'm soaking off all that old acrylic because it was getting old. She was getting a little lifting going on, and we don't want no problems, so we had to start over. So I clip them bad boys down, and then we file off the roughness on the nail bed, and we just, clean that nail up, get around the cuticle lightly. And then after that, we gonna push them babies back and clip off the cuticle. So I'm getting ready to do a Christmas set. I was supposed to have this recorded, but I'm new at all this, and it's been taking me weeks to actually stay focused enough to get this edited and recorded and all that. So yeah, now I'm using my cuticle bit to go around the cuticles and kind of push back the cuticle and lift it up off of the nail plate. And then I'm gonna go in with my nippers and clip that shit off, you feel me? Then I spray it with alcohol and wipe all the dust off. And then I go in with my gelish pH bond dehydrator. And then I'm putting my tips on. I love these tips. I think they're creation. I got them from my local nail supply store. They're nice and straight, nice and square. And so you can cut them into a perfect square shape or, trim them a little bit and do a nice coffin. So now I'm blending the tip in with the nail bed after I cut them. And this is going to be the last thing before we get ready to prep for the acrylic. So boom, that's how they look. Then I go in with another layer of my dehydrator. Boom, boom. And then I have my Young Nails Protein Bond. This stuff really is a game changer. I used to watch people use it and I'd be like, it can't be that good. But I've literally limited all of my lifting problems. They're gone now. I've eliminated them. Quite a fucking tongue twister, but I'm gonna keep on talking. It's cool. Y'all just gonna get the uncut raw version. So anyways, now we're laying a clear color acrylic layer before I do my colored acrylic, because I feel like this seals the nail in and just keeps everything adhered to the nail plate so we don't have lifting, and it keeps you from staining your nail bed, because I am going in with a red acrylic, and you know how red is. Ugh, that stuff is the devil. It stains everything. So yeah, I'm using a Tammy Taylor red. I believe it's called Candy Apple. I love Tammy Taylor products. Tammy Taylor. I love their products. They are smooth like butter. It's really hard to mess up when you're using amazing product. So yeah, I go in with my red acrylic. I'm doing just a real thin layer because I'm going to encapsulate everything with clear acrylic. So you just need to get the nail covered. I don't need to build structure with this colored acrylic. You want to use your structure with the clear because it's better. And now I'm doing a marble technique. I just picked up a white and a red ball on my brush at the same time, or a bead or whatever you want to call it. And then I just put it on the nail and I kind of swirl it around a little bit till I get the desired look. And then I move up the nail. You can work from the cuticle down too if you want to. This is just the way I do it. And then I also added a little glitter in there, just to, add a little razzle-dazzle. Now I'm going in with my little glitters. First, I put a little clear layer of acrylic on there, very tiny, just to really pretty much get the nail wet again. And then I went in and just picked up my little glitters. It's some circles and some hearts and stuff. So here you see I am encapsulating the nail with my clear acrylic. This is where you're going to build your apex and, cap everything off. The last step before you do your filing and shaping. So everything must get encapsulated. Everything. That's why you want to work with thin layers, because you don't want to make the nail extra bulky. Because then they just will look stupid. So here I got a big old blob of my white acrylic, and I drained it quite a bit before I put it on the nail. I wanted it to be a drier consistency because I'm using it as a 3D art, so I needed it to stay put, and I wanted to be able to mold it quickly. So boom, this gonna be a little snowman. So that's his big ass head. Now I'm going in with the hat. I'm using a black acrylic, and it was really pissing me off because it's just messy, getting everywhere. I don't think I dried this bead out enough or something. I don't know. But it was running everywhere. I had to chase it, and it was getting my snowman all black and dirty and shit. So then I cut this little piece off because it was in my way and it was just too big of a hat. And then I cleaned up and then I added that shit right back on there because apparently I needed it. Just kidding. That's going to be the little brim of the hat. So yeah, I needed to add that back on there because I didn't think about having a lid or whatever the thing's called. And you can see it was still making my white messy as hell. That was annoying. So anyways, this was me trying to be extra creative. I went in with a little scarf. I could have just drew the shit on there, but I decided to make a scarf too. And it wasn't the best idea because I was getting impatient at this point. Like, this girl be my last client of the day and I did all this shit. I was ready to go. Not gonna lie. But yeah, so you can see that little scarf over there. It looks crazy, but it's all good. So now I'm just adding my little rhinestones. I'm using a Creation rhinestone adhesive and I, put it on there. Then I put my stones on, then I cure it. And then I go in and I put my little stones on my pinky. Look at that. That snowman looked mad. One of them was perfect and one of them was like angry as hell because the black was just bleeding everywhere. It was getting on my nerves. Anyways, that's the nice snowman. But yeah, now I'm doing a little snowflake, doing my little dots, and then I just draw lines through it. Gives you the perfect little snowflake every freaking time. So yeah, there's that. Do another little one on this finger, a little tiny one. So there you have it. That was my Christmas set of 2022 that I have not posted until now, January 12th, 2023. But it's all good. We did it.